Hello friends. Well, we're going to do the other half of that conversation. We're going to do Khanna, who was also a Democrat, and he talks a lot about unity. So let's find out about Khanna today. Another Democrat Bitcoiner with a tough job ahead. A tough job. Having to face a lot of hateful people. Angry, hateful people. So, let's see what these Democrats, and specifically Khanna, have in common. But, he's about unity. So, you show up, you want to talk about unity, and then they yell at you and stuff. It's like they're making themselves look silly. Okay, I release all negative energy. Yeah, that's what happens. Unity. You got to get rid of that negative stuff in order to become united. So, that's his deal. Good for him. Cleansing and purifying his own aura. Okay, and one more. Hope you're having a great day today. I'm having a great day. I'm kind of by myself today. Got a lot of things I got to do. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. Well, there you go. There's a lot of love so far coming out here. Unity, love. Okay, let's see what the shamanic healing deck is going to tell us about Khanna. A lot of these people I had never heard of before. Some of them I had heard and didn't have a face. But it was interesting. I'm glad they televised the conference. Alright, let's see. Oh, discernment. Discernment. Yeah. Making educated decisions. Making knowledgeable choices. Discernment. And that's number 6. So, let's see. Discernment. As spiritual, physical, and energetic beings, we oftentimes blur the lines between our energy and the energy of a situation and the energy of another person. When we take on other people's energy and label it as our own, we start to judge. This lowers our energetic vibrations. We then get caught up in seemingly never-ending cycle of feeling bad, labeling, justifying, and appropriating what is not ours to claim. The lesson here, as in the previous card, is to be present, not label or judge, and let the energy feeling wash through you. Once you do this, notice where in your body you feel the effects of the emotion. Does your heart open up? Does your belly hurt? Does your throat get tight? Your head can lie to you, but your body never does. It is easy to become overwhelmed. Make a habit of making your first response to overwhelming energy. Wow, that's interesting. This allows you to objectively discover how and why your body is reacting to the given situation or person. Yeah, I feel things and I go, what's triggering me and what am I supposed to learn? This card is asking you to stop looking outside yourself for answers to an issue. Instead, sit with it and listen to what your body is telling you. Well, that's good advice. So, I think that may be what he's doing. So, Mr. Khanna, tell us about yourself. How are you showing up? I know you talked a lot about unity. And I kind of feel like that's an important aspect of who you are. You bring people together, and that's one of your skill sets, and that's why you're in politics, because you bring people together. That's good. That's a good skill to have if you're a politician. Oh, all right. So let's see how you're going to show up. Okay. Whoops. Deck's upside down. Okay. There we go. Oh, well, look at that. Ten of Pentacles. So this is a man who has a lot of resources, and he's a generous man who considers unity important. So he wants to bring people together, and what better way than with money? So look at that. And his challenge? Yeah. The Five of Cups. So seeing the losses, seeing the sorrow, feeling the sorrow, understanding people's challenges. Yeah, he sees the situation, he wants to fix it, that's why he's a Bitcoiner. Okay, and let's see. Where is he coming from? Page of Wands. So, yeah, starting out on his journey, looking out and saying, how can I make a difference? And he's going toward the goal. Seven of Cups. So making decisions, choices. Going to the Magician. So from the Page of Wands to the Magician, that's a big jump. Here's the Magician. I don't know if I showed you the Seven of Cups. You can look at the cups again, or for the first time. Okay, and the skill set, the tools, love. Two of Cups, mirroring energy, enjoyment, coming to people with love. That's his skill. He brings people together, he unifies people, and he brings love. That's a great thing for a politician. I think that he's the old-fashioned kind of Democrat, but let's see. How does he see himself? Ace of Pentacles. Wow. He's showing up as the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Does this guy have a lot of money? Or is he a big Bitcoiner? Is he sitting on a lot of Bitcoin? He might have a lot of money. Okay, might be coming from money. If he's in politics and he's a Democrat, I'll bet you he's coming from money. Okay, and let's see. Environment that he finds himself in? Yeah, the Hierophant, once again, rules. And, you know, you have to do it this way. This is what we do. This is how it goes. Blah, blah, blah. Dogma, dogma, dogma. So there you go. And let's see. The hopes and fears are the Hangman. So introspection, I want them to think about things. Alright, and the final outcome is the Queen of Cups. Yeah, here we are in our emotions again, understanding, approaching people openly with our heart, thinking with our heart. She thinks with her heart. Okay. I think he's a big-hearted man. It seems like there's a lot of emotion, and there's a lot of love, and there's a lot of seeing people as they are. This is, you know, mirroring people and meeting them where they are. So it seems that he shows up as somebody with money, and a lot of times people with money aren't nice, but he's a really nice person. He has money, but he's a really nice guy. He sees the sorrow that other people have gone through, and, you know, he wants to make a difference. He wants to make that no longer the issue, and instead, he wants to bring about better circumstances. He's starting out motivated. He really has a mission. He really feels compelled to be involved. There's so many decisions and there's so much dysfunction, but he's trying to give people choices. And what he's doing is he's saying, there's lots of options here. We don't have to do things one way. There's lots of options. He's probably talking to the Hierophant, right? And he's using his magic and his heart, but his magic to, change people and change the situation. Again, he's, using his tools, and they are reflecting back to people what they're telling him, and he's using love to do it. He's meeting people where they are, and he's understanding and compassionate. He sees himself as Mr. Bitcoin, but he's got money. There's money there. This is also potentially a gift, a divine, gift. It's a pentacle, so it's earthly, and it's a divine gift of maybe, the ability to do this, or the ability to be in the position to make changes. He could be the divine gift. This is the Hierophant making the rules, teaching people this is how things are. But he can use this energy to teach people about Bitcoin as an authority. He's introspective, but also he's, feeling the knowledge of enlightenment and saying that the world needs to be different, and I can bring about those differences. And again, he's in his heart. He understands people, and he leads with his heart. He says, yeah, these things really bother me. Five of Cups. These things really bother me. And I want to make a difference. I want to make changes. So, trying to get out of sorrow, but in his heart, and understanding that, not everybody is as well off and as happy as he is. That's a big-hearted energy. Very big-hearted energy. He's not negative. And it says right here, your life is so special. So it could be that he is divinely gifted to us, but on the Democrat side. So we're not seeing it. The Democrats are. And a lot of the people on the Democratic Party are also hurt people. They could use a little compassion. A lot of times they're hurt and angry, and maybe having a little compassion is the way to get them to respond to you appropriately. Appealing to their better nature in the guise of another Democrat. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. Yeah, I think that he has done that. He has made a choice, and he said, I can make a change here, I can make a difference here, I need to do this. I wasn't expecting this, I didn't plan to go out there and do this, but here it is, and it's being laid at my feet, and I'm not saying no. I'm saying yes, 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 and I'm going to go do it. So, there you go. Full moon, surrender to the divine. Let's see. Surrender to the divine. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed. But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point of conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are coming true. The odds are in your favor. This is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Yeah, but he's emotionally mature, so it's okay. We have the Queen of Cups here, so there's a lot of emotional maturity with that card. Okay, anyway. I am getting the answers I need. Good, that's why I think why you went to the Bitcoin conference. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. Yeah, that could be like madness as in anger. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. Here we go. I release all negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Well, that's nice. So don't have to wait too long, and he'll get answers to those questions he poses. Yeah, this pretty consistent, all of these little road signs, and then our final message here, and then we'll see what the animal says. But it seems like he's very much in his heart. Maybe he's a Cancer. He has a very loving, motherly energy. I don't see any queens here, although the Queen of Cups showed up. But there isn't a lot of overwhelming female energy, but the Queen of Cups did show up. And that's kind of, you know, I think a lot of the message here is about love, being available, being kind, being compassionate, understanding others, you know, being helpful. He's all those things. And he's the rabbit. So what do we know about the rabbit? The rabbit works up a dust cloud. So I think that the dust cloud, though, in this case is a good thing, because that little rabbit is going to get everybody going. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. Sensitive, problem solver, good listener. Yeah, and I think he's those things. I think he's a really good listener. I think he solves problems with love and compassion. And he's showing up really good here. So, you know, he's a Bitcoiner. He's one of us. He's a Bitcoiner. Whatever else he is one of us, because he is a Bitcoiner. So we don't look at him down our noses. We look at him as an equal partner in bringing about Bitcoin into the rest of society. And so we welcome his help. And Khanna, I gotta say, you seem like a very nice person. You have a tough mission ahead, but you're using the right skills. You're using love and compassion. And it doesn't seem as though you have a lot of worry with money. So maybe the money thing wasn't what brought you to Bitcoin. It was about the people and the freedom that brought it about. It's not so much a currency, and it's not so much about bank accounts, although people are nicer when their needs are met. People are nicer when they're not starving. People are nicer when they're not cold and threatened. You know, they're just nicer people, and he knows that. So, you know, thank you very much, Khanna, for the work that you're doing. I greatly appreciate it. And you will be successful. You will succeed, because Bitcoin's going to succeed. So whatever happens, don't worry. You're one of us. Regardless of whether you're one of something else, you're one of us. You're a Bitcoiner. So, thanks. Like, share, and subscribe if you will, and hit the notification button so you know when I upload new stuff. And also, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.